Hi, this is Rita Avalar, health coach and healthy lifestyle expert. Do you have kids at home? Are you a mom or a stepmom like me? You know how kids are with food, right? So today we're going to talk about kids' eating habits and how that can affect the whole dynamic of the family, of the house, and even interfering in your vitality. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now while I play the music. Then you never miss any notification from my channel. This subject is always something parents worry about it. But at the same time, for lack of time or even knowledge, they leave the eating habits of education to schools or doctors, which guess what? They can't help much. Actually, in some cases, make the scenario even worse. First of all, it is important to know that kids mimic their parents or anyone who lives with them. If you eat junk food, but tell your kid to eat broccoli, which option he or she is going to make it? Fast food, of course. Parents are the example for kids in anything, but especially during ages from 1 to 7 years old. If you want your kid to start eating well and healthy, you should start with your own eating habits first. Another parent's responsibility is when it comes to what you have in your pantry. Again, if you buy soda, cookies, and sugary cereals and say, it is only for the weekends, for example, it really doesn't matter. If you pack your house with bad food and expect your kid to not eat it, you're being at least naive. One more important point about building your kids' eating habits is what? TV. If they watch TV a lot, they will bombarded by ads with the amazing marketing from the evil food industry, showing all the new whatever pink uniform watermelon flavored popsicle cereal with all colors you can imagine, and artificial ones of course, and the water with sugar you need. It is hard to fight them. They're not only on TV, but they are at grocery stores, at schools, at their friend's house. So how to turn broccoli, a sugarless dessert, and pure water as fun as the colorful, sugary, and easy to eat options? The only way is being decisive, planning out, learning how to say no to their cute faces, and cutting the junk food out of your life. Be brave, you can do it. One important thing is about sugar. This sweet ingredient does not bring any sweet results in your body and consequently in our health. Studies have shown that sugar is linked to the increase of ADHD, depression, and autism in kids. Just to have an idea, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, estimates that 1 in 68 children in the US have autism. When it comes to attention deficient hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, nearly 1 in 10 has the disorder in US, a number of 6.4 million kids, and an increase of 42% over the past 8 years. And in 2015, about 3 million teens ages from 12 to 17 had at least one major depressive episode in the past year, according to the Department of Health and Human Services. So now let's look on the sugar consumption by kids. According to an article from CNN in 2017, almost 2/3 of children in the United States consume at least one sugary beverage on any given day, and roughly 30% consume 2 or more a day between 2011 and 2014, according to this study. When we cross these statistics with the increase of ADHD, autism, and depression among kids, With the numbers of sugar consumption over the last 7 years, it is more than clear the link between these disorders, ADHD, autism and depression, and sugar, right? The American Heart Association recommends that children should consume no more than 6 teaspoons, that means 25 grams or 100 calories of added sugar a day. With that in mind, look at these numbers. Coke soda, 1 can, 39 grams. Granola bar, 1 bar, 8 grams, 2 teaspoons of sugar. Breakfast cereal, 1 bowl, 37 grams or 9 teaspoons of sugar. Like a popular small cake like snowballs, just 1, 43 grams of sugar, like 11 teaspoons of sugar. Aren't they scary? It is recommended for kids to consume about 6 teaspoons, 25 grams of sugar per day. So how a bowl of cereal has already 3 teaspoons more than the recommended daily consumption? Think about that. How kids can eat better and healthier? That's the main question, right? So here are some tips to help you and help your kids to learn how to eat nutritious food. Let's go. The first one, like I mentioned, the way your kids eat is the parents' responsibility. That means yours. To start changing the kids' way of eating, you must change yours first. Second, to start that change, you start with your pantry. Check out all the products you have there. If you have cookies, sugary cereals, cakes, chips, sodas, or any processed food full of sugar, sodium, bad oils like canola oil, corn oil, soy oil, simply move them to the trash where they belong. Yes, do not even considering donating because they are not food. Third, now list all the meals you have in a day, you and your kids. Where do you get the food from? Think about that. Try to eat as much as you can at home. Like eat real food, not processed food. Eating out for just emergency occasions. Fourth tip, the same thing goes for processed food. Frozen lasagna, instant soup, anything processed which contains weird names that you can't pronounce, just eliminate from your lives. Tip number 5. Instead, go for whole foods, real food, fresh food. Buy local as much as you can. You don't need to buy a lot. Just buy what you're gonna have for the week, for example. Tip number 6, sugar. Like I said, sugar is responsible for a lot of disorders, including mental disorders. So you don't have at home. Substitute sugar for honey, raw honey, maple syrup, coconut sugar, or stevia. Natural sweeteners with more nutritional benefits. But remember, there's still some kind of sugar, so don't overdo it. Tip number 7, reduce as much as you can your kids' contact with unhealthy food outside of the house. That means school, friends' house, events, parties, and family, especially the grandparents' house. Before going somewhere, make a healthy meal at home. That way you reduce at least the hunger and some cravings. Tip number 8, invite your kids to be part of the meals preparation. When they learn how to prepare some basic meals and taste, smell, and see the real food, this information will be in their memory forever. Tip number 9, you again is responsible for what your kids eat. It means that also you have the authority to say, try this, look how delicious this carrot is, and not give them the chance to say they only want to eat what they want, okay? And tip number 10, even if they will have to eat what you prepare for them, you can sometimes ask something they desire to eat. That way, you will empower them to find healthy options and prepare them without saying, this is healthy. Just say, this is what you ask for. If you need more ideas, just leave your comment here below. I would love to help you and enjoy the meals with your kids.